Forager is a top-down view sandbox open-world adventure and exploration game developed by Hopfrog. I was able to try out the sneak peek preview version, which you can get in November as a bonus on top of a humble bundle subscription. You start as a small white pixely character on a very lovely tiny green island and have to mine and forage certain items to craft, build, gather XP, level up, and in the end progress through the game. The core gameplay loop seems simple enough: gather stuff, craft new stuff, get XP, level up, repeat. Maybe that simplicity is what made the game so compelling to me right from the start. You get a small incentive to build your first crafting station, the furnace. But to do that, you first need to gather the resources necessary to build it. Once you build the furnace, new resources become available, and through leveling up, more buildings and stations get unlocked, which for the short time I tried it really pulled me in rather quickly and really kept me from putting down my controller. You have to keep an eye on your energy bar in the top left corner of the screen and eat before it depletes fully, or you die. The system works well with the rest of the game, so it doesn't feel out of place or unnecessarily hard. You can also die when you get attacked by monsters and lose all your hearts. The game will give you the chance to just load it up right before you died though, so you can try again, or maybe just eat that one piece of sushi that you should have eaten soon in the first place. You can craft gold coins, which can be used in turn to expand your play area and buy new islands to explore. On other islands you may find different enemies, treasures, or NPCs to slay, loot and or interact with, and that is not all that you can find on the other islands, but who would I be to spoil the fun of exploring and finding it for yourself. The skill tree is very well constructed, straightforward but powerful and easy to understand. Skills like foraging, cooking, magic, economy and so on can be unlocked with skill points you get for leveling up and give you certain perks. For example, the foraging skill gives you extra inventory slots and more XP from gathering plants and fruits. The graphics are really simple. You could almost call them a bit too flat, but everything does fit together very nicely, so I wouldn't necessarily call that simplicity a bad thing. Of course, if you are not into these kind of retro graphics, then this is probably not the game for you, but if you like them, then it can even be a plus. Resources respawn over time, and that would be one point where I could see a problem from the small amount I played so far. The resources do respawn rather swiftly. On one hand, that does make the game feel much quicker than other titles where resource gathering is an important part of the gameplay loop, like Stardew Valley, Minecraft or such. On the other hand, in a really short time, the island can be rather full of trees, bushes, rocks and stuff, and also paths that you made are quickly closed right behind you again by a newly spawning coal or something like that. Of course, since the mining itself is very quick, it doesn't feel that bad to have to mine your way back home, but it sometimes did annoy me a little. All in all, that would be the worst I'd have to say about this game, and maybe that I don't know yet if there will be multiplayer, and I do love to play with my friends. But other than that, it has a certain charm to it. The graphics are lovely, the gameplay draws you in instantly, and it has native gamepad support, which for me personally is a nice plus for such a cute retro feel game. I'm curious to see the actual price tag for the full game once it releases in fall 2018, fingers crossed, hopefully soon. I hope you found this little review entertaining and helpful. If you did, please like, and if you really liked it, then consider subscribing to my channel, as I will try to upload more and more content from now on, including reviews, gameplay videos, and maybe some other fun stuff. Thank you, and bye bye!